What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to KODIDesigns. Gonna go through this little tutorial. People's asking me how do I sample and produce and put songs together that other people have already recorded, remixed, remade, produced, whatever. I just got a simple way of doing it. Sometimes if you don't want to use Pro Tools or Logic, Garageband seems to work fine with me. There's a song by Church Chicago, God's Gonna Turn It Around. Shout out to Terrence for allowing me to use this song, and shout out to Titan Davis who did a remix of a remix that we're doing. And when I heard it, I'm like, okay, this would be a good song to do a little tutorial on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link to the songs below it, and I'm going to play a little bit of it just so you guys can hear what the song originally sounds like.
Yo, who said devotion had to be sad? Yo, check this out.
Before we get into it, let a little bit of that play.
To lie down in green pastures. He leaded me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. God's gonna turn it around. Come all the way with me.
Tempo is at 125.
Don't leave me now.
Nice house, Chicago house groove. You can mix it with some stuff.
Come all the way with me.
Just want you to hear when it comes in, and then we'll get into the lesson.
Yo. Please don't leave me now. Please don't leave me now.
Just a little bit more. Verse come in right here.
From glory to Gethsemane, Gethsemane to Golgotha, Golgotha to the grave, from the grave back to glory.
So what I did is, as you can see, I took the parts of the song that I like and I chopped it up. So if I was to highlight each one,
God's gonna turn it around.
that's all I got with that one. Then this one, I got.
Come all the way with me.
So I took
Don't leave me now.
the parts that I knew I wanted, and then that's gonna stop coming again. And the good thing about digitally tracking stuff is everything stays on the right tempo. So what I did is, as you can see, took a whole bunch of things, and now the ones that's in brown is the actual tracks that I decided after I broke it up what I wanted to use. And I wanted that part of the beat to be my foundation. So as you can see, I looped that a few times. The easiest way to chop up a song is you can highlight a certain area of the song. Like let's say from right here, if I hit the Apple T, you see it put a splice in it right there. Then get to the part I want, hit Apple T again, and now that spliced that right there. So if I created a new track, create a new audio track, I can click and drag the portion I just created down into its own little slot. So there it is right there. So now if I play that little portion there, you'll see that's what it is. It wasn't done perfect. I only did it for the purpose of showing you how easy it is to splice up a portion of a song. Now, with GarageBand, if I didn't want to, I can come up here and I can delete this, and I can go back to the original song. You see it's engraved behind there because it know that the whole song was there, so to let you put it back. Or instead of dragging that down, I can copy it, come to this new track, and then I can paste it down there, and I don't lose the fullness of the song up here. If I want to splice it differently, I don't lose by click and dragging part of it out. I'll just copy and paste it where I need it. And now this new piece becomes something that I can drag wherever I want in the song to be a part of my remix. The most important part of this entire process is placement, because no one can really tell you the best place to put parts of the song. It's all in your own creativity, and that's where each producer has his own, I call it DNA and identity of what makes them the person that they are. It's all in placement. So no matter what I do to this song, what's gonna make it come to life is how I put the pieces together. So let's go back to here where I brought in these guitars, and it's all with placement. And this is just my own feel of what I wanted. And you just build from there. So if I go back, if you see I got my drop in there, and then I got their hook, God's gonna turn it around. So if we go back again and I just keep building, this is what brings the song to life for me. So let's go back.
DJ Cody.
Guitar again is gonna come in. And you see how they came in there? Here it come again. So again, if I go back here to the oh yeah, when it comes in, and some other synthesized keys that was in the song, and I let that come in. And that's what producing is. It's just layering different things that you hear and different things that you want to come to life when the song starts to come to life. And you spend a lot of time just listening and finding sounds and beats and little things that probably only going to come in there one or two times, like right here. This Please Don't Leave Me Now only comes in a few times. And it doesn't come in again till almost bar 97. That's it. As you can see, nothing. And even here where it says yo, yo, it comes in around beat 17. It doesn't come in again until beat 81. But for what I heard, that's all I needed. Come in again right here. And that's it. So it's your own identity, your own DNA that brings the song to life the way you want it. And whoever you happen to be working for, work for hire, doing the song for, that's when you had a pre-production and you guys sit back and listen to it and decide if you need to add, take away, or, you know, remix it, blend it. And that's where your mixing and master comes in toward the end, where you're blending all this together. As you can see, the faders are different here based on how I want it to come through. Most of it is right there in the center, but as you get down here, you can see some's pan to the left, some's pan to the right, some's a little bit harder than others, but it's based on what I want in here as my end result to the way I remix this song. That's the foundation of my song. And that just keeps going. Keep starting again. 2, 3, 4, and it repeats. So what I did is, as you can see, these guitars, these are actually loops that's in Garageband, and the piano that's in Garageband that added to the song to give my own little flavor to it. And that's what they call producing, remixing, when you add stuff to it. So what I did, I got the little shaker, got a few other things. If I was to fast forward to that, that's the prayer. I add the clap. And then I come here, I added, I'm a guitar person. One of my first instruments that I didn't stick with, but I still love guitars. So now if I highlight the guitars, you'll be able to hear just a little bit of what I did with the 3 guitars here to add to the song. Now if you notice, I got one pan to the left, one pan to the right, one going dead center. That's to kind of give it that stereo feel sound where stuff is bouncing from one ear to the next instead of everything just hitting you smack dab in the face. So if I was to play what I have, and I also put my own drops in there, you know, to identify that this is something I remix right here.
DJ Cody.
So now if I was to just play it, you'll get an idea how all this came together. And I'll just try to scroll up and down so you can follow where all these little pieces come in of where I just broke the song up. So let's just hear the "Oh Yeah" that's coming up right here. And what I did on a few of them is I turned down the bass of it so you wouldn't lose what I was trying to do with the rest of the song, because the bass was hitting too heavy in certain areas, because I didn't get the a cappella version of it, so I had no choice but to take what they gave me and make the best of it. So some of them I pulled the bass out in my settings. For some reason they're not showing up here, but I know I did it, so I'm going to just play it and let you guys hear how it all came together. And this is an easy way to remix and put your own little spin on somebody else's song. So let's check it out. Let's go.
DJ Cody.
Guitars. Another guitar. Wah wah coming in. And here's some stuff up here getting ready to come in. Oh yeah. And that's pretty much how you can create your own remix. More stuff coming in. Oh. Now here come the guitars again, coming in. Just follow the timeline and let you know what's coming in next. Guitars out of Garageband. More guitars. And these lines represent measures, so it allows you to keep things on the right timing. And that's pretty much my remix to God's Gonna Turn It Around, with this 4-beat measure being the foundation that I just kept repeating to come up with the song. And then the verse that you haven't heard yet, I had that come in later, which is getting ready to come in right here. So I let the song drive and I put the verses toward the end right now. guitars coming back in. Just a little bit of how I did the song. Thank you guys for checking it out. Please don't forget to comment, share, and let me know what you think about this video. If you have any other clues or helpful tips that I can use to make mine better. Shout out to Stavina, who was also on there. Got to give her a little airtime too. Appreciate her for the voiceover. Here she go.
You're listening to the sweet sound of DJ Cody.
Thank you again. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And leave your tips on how you do your remixing and everything that you do in GarageBand. Thanks again for tuning in. DJ Cody, and I'm out. Let's go.